Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is John Manotti. Once again, thank you for joining in this session. Today, I want us to learn about the 1-4-1-5 progression in the key of F sharp. So, many people think learning piano is difficult. It can be difficult or easy depending on your perception. Again, depending on how committed you are to doing your practice session. Now, assuming you don't know anything, here is something that can start you off. So I'm going to do this in the key of F sharp. So all I'm doing today is and I'm going to show you how amazing this can sound and a list of some of the songs you can do with this progression. So what am I doing? On my right, on my left. Now I want you to see how the notes are arranged in the piano. So we have, let's talk about the black keys. We have two, they're arranged in stacks of 2, 5, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, and they just repeat throughout the keyboard. And so today, so where there are 2, then the 3, so where you have the 3 black notes together, then we are going to use the first one. So it can be this one or this one, but mostly either this one or this one, because now we are doing this on our left hand. The right hand will also be playing something, so there has to be space. If you play here the left with your left, then there may be you can also play this with your right, but then you will end up playing a lot of notes together, and again the pitch is too high. You want something that is balanced. Okay, so we are here. So the 3 black notes, you do the first one. Okay, then where the third one ends, then the immediate white one is the one that you're going to play. So the first black, then after the third black note in stack of 3, the next white note, that is where you are going next, and then you are coming back to the one, and then you are going to the other one where you have the ones arranged in 2. Okay, so now the next one, the immediate, here is where we are playing our first note. These are our 3s, these are our 2s. So you use this one, then you play your 2s, the first one. Okay, so I'm saying in stacks of 3 you play the first note, in stacks of 2 you play the first note, and then where the third black note ends, you play the immediate white note. Are we together? So now you have this. This is the very basic, where most of us, okay, most of my fellow learners who did not attend any music school, this is where we began, or those who are starting, this is basically where you would want to start. At least this is one of the basic foundation that you need. And then as you progress, you begin to understand other things that you can add to make your music advanced. So now the issue is, when you play this black note here, what do you play on your right? That's where we are. So I don't want to go into so many details that will confuse you, so that's why I just decide to use a very basic term that will be understood by everyone, even the absolute beginners. So when I play the first note in the stacks of 3 on my right, I'm going to play in stacks of 2 the first one, and then in stacks of 3 I play the first one and the third one. Okay, are we together? The first one in the stacks of 2, the first one in the stacks of 3, and the third one in the stacks of 3, so that I have this, and this. Okay, so this this will be my first note, my first chord. And then I'm going to the next, which is my, in this diatonic scale we call it, it is the fourth, it is in the fourth degree in the scale of F sharp. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, ti, la, sol, fa, mi, re, do. So it is here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Then on my right, what am I going to play? So again the same way. In stacks of 3, I play the immediate white note, and then in the stacks of 2, I play the second. Then in the stacks of 3, I play the first. So I have this. Okay, I hope you can see well. Then I come back to the original. Then the next one, which is my fifth in the diatonic scale degree, I'm going to do in the stacks of 2. I do the first one on my left. On my right, I'm also going to do the first one in the stacks of 2, the first one, and then in the stacks of 3, which is this, I do the first white note that comes before the first black note. So these are our 3 black notes in the stacks of 3. So the immediate white note before the first one, which is this, and then I'm going to do in the stacks of 3 the second one. This is the first one, this is the second one. Okay, so that I have this, I have this, and I have this. So all together, this. Let me play like this so that you can see. So even if you've never played piano, you have no idea. With this video you should be able to play something like this. So you do the first one, then the fourth, then the fifth. Just the very basic things that I have taught. Alright, and then you can start maybe tapping twice like this. You tap twice, you tap twice. Okay, once you've mastered that, you can also try to change the progression just using those 3 notes, this one, and this one. So now I can play this rhythm. Alright, so I want to show you 3 rhythms you can play with those 3 notes, and then I give you some of the songs that follow those progressions. So the first one is the one that I just told you. I just taught you. Let's assume you are tapping twice in every note. So okay, that's the progression. So let me give you some of the songs that go with that progression. In Swahili, we have a lot of them, like Baba, mimi ninakuabudu. Baba, mimi ninakuabudu. Mbele zako ninainama, mimi ninakuabudu. You can sing that song until the end. That's the progression. There's this one also. Unastahili kuabudiwa, unastahili yewe Yesu, unastahili kuabudiwa, unastahili ye. So there are a lot of them. We even have others which are also English songs. Okay, I can't think of them randomly right now, but it's a very common progression. You can find some English songs and in other languages also. The ones that we normally sing I normally see them. They follow that progression. That's why I'm able to remember Swahili ones, because we do them most of the time. Now, the other progression, so it's just the same 3 notes, but you just change the progression. Like you start with the first one, and then you go to the 5th one, then you go to the 4th one. Now, like this song sung by Bahati Bukuku, ukiinuliwa na Mungu juu, ni lazima utakuwa juu. Ukiinuliwa na mwanadamu atakushusha chini. Cha mwanadamu kitakufa tu, cha Mungu lazima kionekane juu. Cha mwanadamu kitakufa tu, cha Mungu lazima kionekane juu. Okay. There's also this song, uinuliwe, uinuliwe. Okay, this one goes to 1, 5, 4, and then instead of the 5th, it goes to 1. Okay. So that is another progression, but most reggae songs also use that progression. Okay, this one also. Okay, I cannot remember songs that follow that progression, but they are there. So the good thing is that you will always try to experiment those songs and try to see which progression are they following. There are other number of songs, many of them, which you can play with those 3 notes. The only difference is that they don't follow a particular progression from the beginning to the end. So like they can start with progression 1 that I just taught you, and then maybe shift to progression 2, or interchangeably they go to any, but they are using those 3 notes. For example, let's do any English song. Let me just think of any English song. Wow. English songs. I surrender all to you, everything I give to you, withholding nothing, withholding nothing, withholding nothing, withholding nothing, I surrender. So this song, if you know only the 3 notes that I have just, the 3 chords that I have just taught you, that is how you can play the song. Of course, it has some other notes, other kind of, some other kind of notes or other chords that you need to, like the 6th. But assuming you know the 3 that I have just told you, you can just, that is how you can play this. Even the one, we give you all the glory, we worship you alone, you are worthy to be praised. We give you all the glory, we worship you alone, you are worthy to be praised. So the same case with that one. It has some other notes, some other kind of chords and of voicings, but if this is your level as per now, That is how you can play that song, and it will still sound amazing. So you really don't have to feel like you are late, or what is very little and useless. It can still be useful. The most important thing is to use whatever you know to your best. Okay, if you know how to utilize whatever you know, then you can be, you are good to go, because you can progress as you continue playing. Experience comes with exposure and trying out new stuff and trying to practice them, and then you grow out of that. So for today, thank you for watching this video. I hope you learned something. If you have a question, let me know in the comment section. Let's interact. Let me know what you are thinking about this. I have my friends, I can see I have friends from Kenya, I have friends from Tanzania, I have friends from United States, friends from Indonesia, Nigeria, South Africa. Big up to you guys. Thank you for watching my videos. I'm looking forward also to interact with you guys in the comment section. Let me know where you're watching me from. Let me know what you are thinking about these tutorials. Let's share ideas and grow together. Thank you very much.